Greetings and welcome back to A House of Many Doors. I'm KatherineOfSky. Last time we visited the City of Keys, and I think I should have visited here first. I would have known what to get on my journey, and I just didn't even think about it. So, now it's time to leave. Let's go ahead and leave this city, and we'll look at the map, find out where we want to go. Wait, did Sandy... Oh my gosh, Sandy's thing disappeared. I thought it was like right around here. Drat. Alright, well, I would like to visit all of these other cities, like City of Angels, City of Knives, each in turn. So let's go ahead and do that. For some reason it also didn't... oh, that's right, we didn't come in through the south. We came in through the side. Let's see. Yep, I think let's go to the City of Angels first, and then we'll go to the City of Knives. I think we can survive that. I'm feeling a little bit more confident now with stuff. Kind of trying to avoid combat. I wonder if I should buy that, let's go back. Come on. Okay. So let's go north. Alright, let's go. Ooh, the heart light goes out suddenly. Okay, the heart light goes out so suddenly that for half a second none of your crew seem to notice, mechanically performing their tasks in the dark. Then the shouts and screams begin, fast shapes in the blackness, a murmured prayer. Let's find Genevieve. Genevieve is working furiously on the dimmed heart light with one hand, a candle in the other. No use, it won't turn on again. It's nothing mechanical, says Rutherford. The only indication of his presence in the darkness is the floating ember of his cigarette. It's medical. A heart attack. Our only hope is to get back to the City of Keys in one piece and have the whole heart light replaced. We'll never make it that far. Yeah, this shouldn't happen on the screen. That's just one away from the city. Okay, can you fix it? The cigarette bobs from side to side. It can't be fixed, lest we replace the dead heart inside, and I'm not volunteering mine. Any other takers? Genevieve is silent. Your crew, gathered anxiously at the doorway, are silent. We can make it that far if we're careful. I'm not going to have my people sacrificing their hearts, forget it. We have to try, says Genevieve grimly. If we have any flares or hands of glory, now's the time to use them. If not, the gods have mercy on our souls. We lost some sanity, gained one horrifying ordeal. Your crew are silent. No one expects you can make it. I'm not too worried. We're real close. Okay. Yeah, repair their malfunctioning heart light. After a vociferous argument with the man who sold you your kinetipede, you manage to get the heart light replaced free of charge. Your crew, the survivors, are too exhausted to cheer. Gained one horrifying ordeal. Does that mean we have two then? Okay. Heartlight is now working again. The memories of that dark, desperate journey will take a long time to heal. It was only... it wasn't very far. Oh, that's too funny. Are the horrifying ideals are not here? Oh, we have two here. Oh, here we have more stuff. Glimpses of another world. Ooh, we could write more poetry. Let's write more poetry. Let's, can we rest and recover? Oh, whoops. Okay, your sanity recovers. You spend 1 day at the City of Keys. All right, that's good. I just wanted to get that sanity topped up there. Can we write a poem? No. We need 3 horrifying ordeals, or 3 breathtaking spectacles. Let's entertain a guest. Let's invite Genevieve. She looks your parlor up and down. This is where the magic happens, eh? She asks, waggling her eyebrows. Your conversation touches on the politics of gods, obscure points of confectorate philosophy, and most recent occult developments at Pauper's College. Let's do the test of esoterica. Impress her with your knowledge. I don't think I can beat her, but we'll see. You try to show off your knowledge, but get most of your facts wrong. Genevieve laughs, covers her mouth and apologizes, then laughs again. Gained one droll recollection. You spend one day hosting a guest. You failed the esoterica challenge. That could have gone better. Well, we got something out of it, which is nice. Alright. Okay, so we can't write a poem. Wait. Okay, glimpse of another world. I guess that doesn't count? Does that only work for selling stuffs? Ghoulish true crime anthology. Ew. You need 10 lurid tales. Action-packed anthology. Wow. Oh, ooh, you can upgrade your lodgings. You need 30,000 guineas. Wow. Okay. Let's write... Okay, this is current affairs. Withering... Okay. I think we're good. Alright, let's go out and leave the city. Let's save before we go. One of the things that I wanted to do, let's go north, is if we have no interlopers here. Yes, I would like to figure out my... Oh, we need to talk to people. Okay, let's talk to Rutherford. Hey, Rutherford. Ask if he knows anything about the City of Glass. What? The City of Glass? It's blown to dust and everyone dead, says Rutherford, struggling to light his cigarette. Bloody lighter. Don't know what's happened to them, but they aren't alive today. I'll tell you that much. You'll be lucky to find bone fragments. No luck. Rutherford is knocking at your door. You know what I saw out there, boss? For once, you can't smell whiskey on his breath, though it might just be masked by the tobacco. Out there in the dark, I was so sure we were going to die. I got blackout drunk and climbed out onto the roof, waiting for some beastie to snatch me away. The dark was pecking at my skin, and I remembered that bastard Holdsworth, the chairman of the association. Someone came into his office to tell him I'd been lost in the darkness, and he got a smug smile on his face. So I climbed back into Connecticut, Rutherford shrugs. Still thought we were going to die, of course, but I didn't want to make it easy. Why are you telling me this? I made a resolution, says Rutherford. I've surrendered to the hideous impulse to give a shit. I need you to take me to the City of Masks. That's where the association's headquarters are. I'll go in there, get the evidence I need, go to a much more fearsome authority than the City Watch, the newspapers. +2 relationship, he offers you a cigarette. Okay, so let me check on our skills. I have written them down here. And let me see what we want. We want... Actually, you know what? Let me talk to our other friend first. Let's return. Talk to Genevieve. Did we actually get new people? Oh, they must replace the other people instead of just adding. Alright. Genevieve call. When she talks to you, her eyes drift to your neck. Then she catches herself and her mouth quirks naturally into a sardonic smile. I wonder if she's a vampire. Ask if she knows anything about the City of Glass. Ah, the City of Glass. Genevieve smiles. I might know a little something about that, but why should I tell you? Let's, Genevieve invites you to her quarters for some wine and philosophy. Genevieve smiles, a glint of fang at the corner of her mouth. It is nice to finally be surrounded by people of above-average intelligence, she says. When you go to pour her a glass, she places her hand over the rim. I do not drink wine. Ask her about her past. I'm what you might call an eternal student, says Genevieve, a smile playing at her lips. But my favorite areas of study are psychoanalysis, moral philosophy, and the occult. Most recently, I worked as a therapist in Twilight Gardens, where I discovered that rich people are broken in the most tedious ways. They could be a real pain in the neck. Let's, discuss the occult. I have an unnatural predilection for the occult, says Genevieve, smiling, but I prefer to study it academically. I'm not much of one for rituals and sacrifices and such nonsense, and there is a consistent science behind it, no matter what the traditionalists would have you believe. She talks at length about various thaumatological theories, pausing only occasionally to pour you more wine and brush your collar away from your neck. She's very tempted, I can tell. Discuss moral philosophy. I've actually written a book on the subject, says Genevieve, trying not to sound too impressed with herself. Conventional publishers were not ready, so I funded the printing myself. Imagine if 1,000 people are mildly inconvenienced by allowing one person to live. By mildly inconvenience, I mean, for example, a distracting thirst. We would probably say that the moral thing to do is let the one person live and let the rest go thirsty. She leans toward you intently, eyes lingering on your neck. But what if there are a million thirsty people? 1 billion? What if the sacrifice is an old man, a suicidal man, a criminal? When does it become morally acceptable to sacrifice one for the convenience of others? Ah, yes, the needs of the many. Memories of Spock. Okay. We can have... It is never acceptable to give up a life. Extreme case, and maybe the sacrifice is making. What if they volunteer? That's the other thing. It's kind of the problem a vampire would have. Like you. You're a vampire. I'm going to ask, what other ethical dilemmas do you think about? The house itself is an interesting ethical problem, is it not? Asked Genevieve. It contains almost 30 million known souls, and probably many more beyond the locked doors. But by its very existence, it is a leech on the rest of reality. Kidnapping, stealing, wreaking havoc. Would it be better to destroy the house, or are its predations outweighed by the existence of those who relied upon it? I think was this moral? This must be moral philosophy. Let's change the topic and discuss psychoanalysis. Oh, there is nothing more fascinating than the human mind, says Genevieve. Most psychologists in the city of Keys like to study childhood environments, parental relationships, and so on, but I am of the firm opinion that blood rules all. She rests a finger under your chin, feeling the pulse. Everything about us is inherited from our ancestors and written in stone as soon as we are born. Trace a man's bloodline, and I will show you the man. I have a confession to make, says Genevieve solemnly. I am a vampire, she says. I never would have guessed. Don't worry, you couldn't have known, says Genevieve, but you have nothing to fear from me. I'm abstinent. I do not drink blood. It's interesting that she would tell us all of these things, and it's clear she's looking about. I trust her, for now. Good, she says. Thank you. I'm glad to finally have this out in the open. Speaking of such things, could you drop me off next time we're near the Scars of Shang? I have a meeting to attend with my abstinence support group. Okay, concerns updated. +3 relationship with Genevieve. She gives you a tight-lipped smile as though suddenly more self-conscious about her fangs. Okay. Alright, so let's return. Do we have anyone else to talk to? Not at the moment. Alright, let me see which... I want to increase... Oh, esoteric is actually quite high, isn't it? I was thinking about that because that increases apprehension rate gain. But also... Why is my heart light off? So it's not good. I forgot to turn it back on. Whoops. Let's see. Spirit slows sanity decrease. Let's go ahead and... Should we get this? Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of this. Or we can just buy plenty of fuel. That's all we need to do this. Vehicle speed. Chance to dodge in combat. Esoterica. Let's get some more esoterica. Let's help sort through his files. Increases esoterica by 1. Bradley comes to you with a complaint. Someone has stolen his copy of his accounts, he claims, and he's already drawn up a list of suspects. As he rants about what he'll do with the culprit, you wade into the chaos of his office and begin putting things back on the shelves. The missing file turns up soon enough, buried under a heap of papers and a plate of expired cheese. +1 esoterica. Well, it wasn't there when I looked, he insists. Alright, let's keep on helping him. Let's just go all the points. I think we have something like 4 points. Okay, so we've increased Esoterica, so that should help us gain more points. Okay, so let's figure out. All right, half-form wisps dance just beyond your Heartlight's reach. Okay, let's go this way. Oops, get rid of this. Don't want to crash into the walls of the room. One of your crew is whistling. The tune is naggingly familiar. There's another kinetipede following us. Okay, let's check the map. Okay, so one more up, and then the rest left. I feel excited now that I have a way to earn money by selling articles and stuff like that. I think that's good. Feeling good about it anyway. We just need to travel around more. Strange glowing vaporous trail in your wake. Okay, just gonna keep on going left. Go to the west. It is very creepy, all these. I love the shadows, though. It makes it even creepier, I think. The City of Angels. We have arrived. Nice. Okay, a city of glorious light and marble. There are more churches here than you can count, and the whole horizon is domes and spires. Don't raise your gaze too high. The angels watch from above. Okay, 3 apprehensions gained. We can rest and recover. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to get a drink. A picnic in the Dappled Acres will have to do. Okay. The Dappled Acres is a half-mile expanse of grass and flowers, bathed in the curious warm light that suffuses the entire city. It's a beautiful place, unlike any other in the 7 cities. You wonder why it's so empty of other picnickers. The angels watch you as you eat and drink on the grass. Though they continue to watch you from a distance, you're able to ignore them and relax in the light. Alright, we passed the spirit challenge. We feel better. Light and food, the 2 things the house usually lacks. A fine treat. Sanity is recovered. Boom. Okay. Let's wander the streets. The Parade of Idols, a street broad and marble and spotless, lined with the statues of the sanctioned gods, pyramid-shaped Scorthidion, pig-headed Gravidon, Old Lady Death with her cowl and scythe and needles, even Angel Crab, or Angle Crab in all its oscillating geometry-defying glory, and the empty plinth where Abja's absence is her monument. This mere nothingness does not quite capture the emptiness that is Abja. Perhaps you can change that, build a nothingness statue in her honor. Make it your mission. Why not? You examine the plinth. Abja is not merely the void, she is the god-shaped void. You will build the shape of a god out of darkness. You will need drugs, of course, to empty your mind before the task begins, and a dash of madness. Requires 3 bottled darkness, 1 hideous revelation, 1 color dust, and 1 necrosia. Okay, tonight you will not sleep. Visions of nothingness torment you. Well, we already have, I think, two bottled darkness. Yeah, we do have 2. That's good. Okay, great. Yes, a test of vigilance. Even whispers are eavesdropped. There are only a few who will risk being seen talking to you. Toss of the coin, it could go either way. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we failed. Okay, it takes you a long time to find someone standing out in the open. The young woman looks at you in fright as you ask her for the truth of recent events. She opens her mouth to speak, then her eyes go wide. The shadow of wings falls over you both. Her mouth snaps shut like a vice. No luck. Maybe you can try again later. Alright. So, can we advertise for a new crew member? It's going to cost us 10 guineas. Ooh. Yolanta Demar. She's a lookout. 9 vigilance and 1 craft. I'm going to have to make a chart of how many skill points each of my people has. I'm going to get the junior engineer for now. because I don't know what my other people have at the moment. So we don't have what we need. Yeah. We need to get that sorted out. And I think between episodes, I'm going to sort out what skills my people have and possibly upgrade them with new people if we should find them on our travels. Anyway, the time is up for this episode, so thank you so very much for joining me. I'm KatherineOfSky. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you next time.